What's going on, good people? Let's do this one on forced perspectives. I had observed someone wearing glasses, and I got into a little bit of a meditation on it and what glasses are, just as much as a crutch is. Glasses are crutches. It's the same thing. Your eyes are muscles, and if you don't use them and exercise them in a way other than looking at a computer or looking into a distance, you'll find out that people that stare at a computer all day, they have, I guess that's called nearsightedness, where they can't see things far away. I might be wrong about whether it's nearsighted or farsighted, but you understand what I'm saying. That people that often look off in the distance, that live in a rural environment where they're always looking far away, they have farsightedness where they can't see things that are close to them if they don't read. So people that use these crutches, which are glasses, it does a forcing of perspective and how people think they see things and how people want to see things. And this is connected to the ego in a way, in a pretty big way. And again, I've talked at length about the ego and how it's important, and it's part of your life. It's where you collect your memories, and it's a storehouse for information and your personality, and it's very important. Everybody that talks this nonsense about getting rid of the ego and ego death is they're selling you a load of bullshit is what's happening, and because they're giving you, in the same way that glasses force perspective, they're giving you a perspective that isn't infinite. It's like this. It's like the capacity to see an entire environment like a map, overhead like a hawk or an eagle, and the ability to see things as they are to you, really. You know, if you have bad eyesight, that's for a reason. It's telling you something. You should change something about the way that you perceive things. You should exercise that muscle. If you have a weak arm, you know, this even gets into like this whole new age of implanting hearts and maybe having a bionic arm, or getting someone else's kidney. It makes no sense. You didn't earn it. You didn't work for it. So therefore, you're inauthentic to what you are. You're trying to force a perspective on something, and this is the original idea, which is forcing the eyes to do something that they don't want to do. If you're injured, just like an animal, look at an animal. If an animal is injured, it won't eat. It will literally lay there or find water and drink just water. It won't eat because it's part of the healing mechanism. It doesn't force itself to do something. But we have everything in this society that forces people to do things when they don't have the capacity to do it. So we use what we'd call tools, because sometimes they are tools. I'm not suggesting it's a bad thing or a good thing, but a reliance on tools. Tools should upgrade a situation, just like makeup for women, or men for that matter. You put makeup on to highlight things. It's not to detract from and cover up and change and alter something. But this is the culture we live in, that we have to clothe ourselves in such a way and put an emblem on us and give ourselves false identifying markings to try to signify that we're something we're not. And it's in the same way, like we see ourselves not as we are, but as how we think we'd like to see ourselves. And so we put glasses on and force a perspective. Maybe I'll go deeper on this a little later, but this is just one of those walk and talks, and I'm off to get a little bit of birthday brunch. Hope you all are having a beautiful day. We'll chat soon. Cheers.